but I'm back and we doing episode 5 and 6 of Ladies Who List Atlanta. All right, so let's go ahead and get this good reading started. So we pick up with Robin, Kiana, and Kira at the party, at Tiffany's party, still talking, trying to make amends. And Robin's like, listen, I apologize, I'm sorry. She spoke with a younger group of people, and they let her know that the unfollowing is serious. And I need to know, Robin, them people giving lectures, because it's not that serious to me. You follow me today, unfollow me tomorrow. Listen, I wouldn't even notice. I can't tell y'all how many people following me or how many people I'm following. Sometimes if I just don't see your stuff, I'll do an unfollow. Sometimes if I'm just not interested in what you posting, or I might not agree with it, I just unfollow. Like, it doesn't mean that I don't like you as a person. It's just right now what you believe in and what I believe in ain't lined up. Or I don't see your post. Oh, we don't talk at all. So there's no need for me to have you on here. Like, why are you even on here? It's people who on my stuff that I haven't talked to in years. Like, am I supposed to just keep them on there to, I don't know, just so they don't be offended? Child, y'all let me know. What's the social media etiquette? Because, girl, I don't care. I just think that's childish. And so, Robin was like, well, you said some things that upset me too when you was talking about the senior statesman of the group, and I'm the oldest one in the group. So I felt some type of way. And she was like, listen, you were not taking it the way I was saying it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean older as an age. I meant older as in the business, in the realty business. You've been doing this longer. And so she was like, oh, so you used the wrong word. The word is experience. I'm like, Robin, girl, I like you. But I mean, listen, people talk the way they talk. Y'all know how much stuff people tell me. I say backwards and I be like, oh, all right, well, I mean, now you know how I say it. It is what it is. Baby, I done had a whole variety. People ask me the one time, what is make groceries? How do you make groceries? And I'm like, girl, go to the store and grab a basket and put everything in the basket. There, I done made groceries. I don't go grocery shopping. I make groceries. If you come to my house and you tell me you want something to drink, I'm going to tell you they got something in the refrigerator. Don't nobody live here but me and my children. And they ain't the day they got something. Just understand, they got something in the refrigerator. I mean, go in there and get you something to drink, baby, because I ain't fixing it for you. Hey, family. Fix it. Because if you come over here, baby, don't be expecting no 5-star service like Kiana be handing out, not Kiana, Crystal be handing out at them luncheons, okay? Because I ain't the one to do it. Child, fix it. I might be nice if it's your first time over, but after that, you on your own. So they go through all of that. They make up. Kira says she a good Christian woman. She gonna let it go. Robin like, I don't want to speak on this going forward no more. I want this to be over with, right? So then we see Crystal and Kira, they meet up or whatever, and they're talking. Crystal said last time it was about business. This time she want to do more girl talk or whatever, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me see what they're talking about. Let me see what they're going to bring. So she was mentioning about the last time when they were at the luncheon, even though she was trying to steal Tiffany Klein, we ain't forgot. They were talking about just getting out of a relationship, and she was talking to somebody, and baby, they into plural relationships, right? I can't think of the name right now. It's on the tip of my tongue, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Where you get, you can date more than one person. And I'm like, oh, okay, so I wonder how does that work when you're just in a relationship status, right? Because I thought with polygamy that it was like just the man can have different wives, but y'all now I be seeing women talking about my 2 husbands and my boyfriend, and I'm like, girl, yes indeed. But it's polyamorous is the relationship that the guy wanted her to have. So I wonder, how that's gonna work. Like, do he get to have you and 4 other girlfriends? Or is it kind of like when you with him, and if you're not with, when you're not with him, you're not with him? Because if that's the case, y'all can call it friends with benefits, and when you see him out with his other woman, baby, you can just keep it moving. We ain't got to have a poly title to nothing. But I guess the poly gives it the title. I guess you polyamorous or have the poly title when everybody agreed to it, so ain't nobody considered a side chick and the main chick. We all his chick. You know what I'm saying? Your turn, my turn. Girl, Crystal. Baby, I've been watching Sister Wives since the beginning. Girl, you need to watch that Sister Wives Tell All before you decide that you want to get into this polyamorous relationship, okay? Because listen, honey, I could never be a sister wife. I'm too jealous for that. When I want my time, I want my time. I don't want to hear nothing about it's her turn, her turn, her turn. Because, baby, it's all need to be my turn. That's just me. That's my opinion. But, Crystal, you getting jealous about Robin talking to people before she talked to you. So, child, I won't see how this gonna work with you and this little man here. But, I mean, you know, if you like it, I love it. Child, go ahead and do it. Let us, the people know, let us see it on season 2, okay? And see how that's working out for you. But I hope you ain't trying to join TLC. Maybe, you know what? Oh, y'all might want to do something. Because Nene ain't connected to nobody. And she was just doing an interview the other morning. She was interviewing her man, I'm guessing before she was going on the reel. And she was talking about getting married in April. And I'm like, to who? Your married boyfriend? Y'all go look it up and see. But since y'all already have Crystal on there, baby, she might could do 2 shows. And maybe we could get us a Black Sister Wives show or whatever going on. Since Nene want to marry her boyfriend who already married. And Crystal is thinking about dabbling in the polyamorous. Now, if y'all make that show, Oprah, if you make that a show, I'ma feel like somebody told you about this video and I'm going to need you to give me my little coin. All right? Just give me a cute little coin on the side for throwing this idea at you. Okay? I'm just saying. If it come up with Crystal and Nene, child, and you could put on Project Pigeon Portia on there too. Because she like being with people's husbands too. Okay? She might walk up in somebody else's house and steal their husband and have her and him and City Boy Simon, shout out to Nisa Dixon, all right there up in the same house. Child, that's an idea. I'm going to see if I can find me some of them people and produce my own damn show. How y'all think? Now, Carlos King can have it. I don't even want to be having to do all that with them people because my nerves too bad. But anyway, so they talking about all of that. It was cute. You know, it was cute and everything. And that was, you know, that's what's up. Kiana's, of course, getting ready for her celebration for her firm that she's opened. Now listen, even though I don't too much care for Kiana, she just gives me Fugazi vibes. You know what I'm saying? She give me like a, hey, how you doing? And I'm gonna keep it moving because I don't like this bitch. Like, that's the vibes that she give me. You know what I'm saying? But I will say congratulations to her on her business, but baby, she is planning the extravaganza, baby. We see Crystal daddy come into town, and baby, she just loves her daddy, and I love to see it. I wish my daddy was still here, okay? So I can hug him and just crack our jokes that we crack. You know what I'm saying? That's a different type of thing. But they have, you know, a good rapport. You can tell her dad's kind of been there for her, and they have a good relationship. Of course, she's talking to him about everything with her and Crystal, her and Robin, and how things have, you know, they haven't talked to each other and things like that. Okay, you know, of course, Dad's giving her some advice, but I kind of feel like the way Crystal tells this story as if she did nothing wrong is problematic for me. Okay, it's very problematic for me because while people can give you sound advice, they're only giving you advice based on the way you're telling the story. Like, Crystal, understanding and admit what you did wrong in the situation. Not saying that Robin should have hit you, but understand you caused yourself to be hit. Now, I ain't saying Robin that is right for hitting you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that at all. She should never put her hands on you. But you should have been riding for your friend. Me personally. You know what I'm saying? But we know them two ain't spoke to each other. They ain't seen each other in a month of Sundays. And child, I wouldn't have had nothing to say to her at this party either. We gonna come, we gonna be cordial. And we ain't gonna act a fool at nobody's event. You know what I'm saying? So they get to the event. They like, hey, did you talk to? I know you lying. I just know you lying. I'm put you up out of here. I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes my son be besides himself listening to other YouTubers while his mama making a YouTube. Ain't that rude? But anyway, I digress, y'all. He be watching the little gaming people, y'all. I can't. Anyway, But you know, they ain't talk to each other in a month of Sundays, baby, and now they gonna all be at Kiana's party. Her celebration for her firm. Or whatever, you know, her brokerage that she opened. Like, once again, congratulations. Nah, child, y'all know I was waiting to see, you know, when she walked up to them, because they was talking, you know, they let her know that, they let Robin know that Crystal was behind her. She was like, is this her butt up against mine? And I'm like, at that point, like, girl, y'all done seen each other. Go ahead on and speak the dramatics for the camera. But see, here's why I say they are surface level friends, right? Because even if me and my friends got into it, like recently, a friend and I got into it, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna even say get into it because we wasn't screaming and hollering at nobody. We wasn't talking about I'm triggered, you're triggered, you know what I'm saying? Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I can firsthand admit I was wrong, you know what I'm saying? But I felt the way I felt at the time because it was some things I ain't want to say, some things I ain't want to discuss. But at the end of the day, I had to come back and talk to my friend. We've been friends 30 plus years. Like, I'm not about to let that go. You know what I'm saying? Now we talking like, you know what I'm saying? You say what you gotta say and you get over it. You know what I'm saying? I don't get the best friend vibe from them. I get surface level friends. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. Like, when you best friends, you damn near like sisters. You don't let nothing stay that long and fester. Even if we mad at each other, like even when we wasn't talking, you know what I'm saying? It was still Merry Christmases and Happy New Year's that went out. It wasn't just like, no, not nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can be mad, we can agree to disagree, but we gonna always come back with love. And child, girl, baby, go ahead on. We see Kiana and her husband, they go to the doctor and discuss having a baby, and she's saying, you know, about her issues that she had in the past. And y'all, I was really sorry to hear that for her. Like, she has her career going, she has her husband, you know, she's in a place where she want to be able to have one. You know, personally, I can't speak on what it is to be a woman and want kids and be able to do so, not be able to do so based on, you know, something being wrong with me, you know, or something being wrong with my husband, you know, and you have that deep desire to want to have kids. That's very heartbreaking for me. And I really do hope her and her husband get the little baby they want, boy or girl, twins, triplets. Now, that's the only thing I'd be afraid of. Like, when you go and you hear people having, you know, these implants, and of course, I guess you can tell them how many eggs you would want implanted at a time. But child, one, if this one don't work, child, I have to do me a little fish fry or something. Do raffle me off a little liquor basket or something. To be able to afford the next round. But I don't want to risk 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them taking through. Cause baby, I know I wanted kids, but I'm gonna have to somebody else in line that wants some more, because this is too many for me. Ooh, girl, no, I couldn't do that. But I really, truly hope that everything works out for her with the new doctor and she gets the baby that her heart's desire, you know, or if it can't go that way, then I hope maybe she finds a baby with adoption. Maybe she can foster, or maybe she can have a surrogate if there's nothing wrong with her egg and her husband's sperm, or, you know, I'm not sure how much that costs, but child, y'all in Atlanta, this doctor look nice, but if this doctor can't work it out for you, girl, go see Dr. Jackie, since you done said you're not coming back to the ladies who list Atlanta. Go on see Dr. Jackie so you could be around there on the medicine wives, and we could at least see you have your baby, because I really would like to see, you know, you go ahead and, you know, conquer those fertility issues. You know, I really, really, really would love to see that for you. You know, like, you're doing your thing. Like you said, you ain't selling the houses, you signing the checks, along with selling houses every now and then as well, right? So you're doing your thing. Like, you're definitely in the position to be able to have the baby. And so I really hope, you know, that you go ahead and you are blessed with a baby or 2 or 3 or however many, you know, you would like to have. I really want that for you, because baby, the joy of motherhood, even though sometimes they work your nerve, even though sometimes they can, I ain't gonna say that, but They'll make you feel like you need a whole bunch of wine. There is no greater pleasure that I've ever had in my life. And so for mothers who want children, I feel like I would want you to receive that blessing. We see Kira show B Simone a new place now, y'all. I like the last place, but it was a little small. But I like this new place, baby. That patio was everything, baby. I'd be out there with my wine, enjoying, hiding from my kids when I needed space, okay? That's where I would be, baby. That would be my nook. Like, they wouldn't even be allowed. This is grown folks area only. The only person go outside is my son anyway. So, baby, go ride your scooter. Go ride your scooter. Get out my little sanctified area, okay, baby? Baby, it be me, some incense, and baby with that Jill Scott versus Erykah Badu versus on repeat, okay, baby? That would be my sanctuary to, baby, all the chakras would come into order right there, okay? I loved it. I loved it. Nice space. We see Robin doing her thing. She's gone over to another condo because we see she's the condo girl. Okay, so she's gone over there. She's looking at it. She want to list it. You know, she get the business. And, you know, they discuss the price, look at the upgrades. Y'all, these places be nice. These places be nice. But listen, maybe it's just me. But even if I didn't have kids, like, and I know everybody have their own space, but y'all, I don't want to pay no $1 million and I can't hear the people next door running their water, doing whatever they want to do. I mean, maybe they have better insulation than $1 million place. But I just feel like I need more space for $1 million plus, baby. It needs to come with some acreages, some acres, some horses, some land. For $1 million, girl, the maid better come with it. I better have on-time grocery delivery every week. Like, baby, the concierge better be off the chain. Now, I just need space. I just need space for my money. But I guess in Atlanta, you don't really get too much space for your money unless you know, on the outskirts or whatever, I guess. So, of course, y'all, we get down to the party. Everybody's like, hey, oh, my God, the elephant in the room. You guys ever talk yet? Duh. Now, all y'all go and sit and have y'all separate conversations. Y'all know them ain't talk. Y'all know they ain't talk. But, you know, we got to make TV, so we're going to act surprised that they ain't talk. They ain't talk. They ain't saying not one word, not two, not three, not four, not five, or whatever. So, like I said, Robin was like, oh, my God, is that her up against me? Is that her butt up against me? Just dance like, yeah, girl, that's her. So they like, hey, how you doing, or whatever, how you doing? And Crystal was, girl, I forget what she said, but she said something to Robin, and Robin was like, oh, wait, hold up, backslide it, run it on back, because I should have talked to you 20-something days ago. And I'm like, baby, it done been 20 days since y'all done talked. All right, well, it done been the 20 days, they done talked or whatever. And Crystal was like, hey, you wanted me to come find you, like you giving me that good jug. I was like, girl, not the good jug. All right, but I mean, at the end of the day, I can understand both of them wanting to, you know, feeling like the other one should have reached out. All right, I ain't gonna be totally insensitive to Crystal. I don't like her, but I get what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? I get her feeling like, hey, you could have reached out to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, baby, Robin was going up a one-way and wanted Crystal to meet her at the stop sign with the car. Like, hey, how you doing? Pull her over for the traffic stop. Like, you going 55 in a 30 or something. You know what I'm saying? And Crystal like, nah, baby, we're on a two-way street. You need the parallel parking, so will I, so we can get it done. Kiana like, basically, y'all do whatever y'all want to do. Don't ruin my event. We not having that at my event. And I'm like, oh, all right, cool, Kiana, that's cool. But you didn't have a problem going and speak your grievances and not handling it like an adult with Robin when it was her event. But we gonna respect your event, though. Y'all, Kiana just gives me real major side eye. Like, I feel like she felt like she was going to be the one. And I'm saying this based on statements that she's making outside of this on her YouTube channel. I wish her the best. But child, please don't come back with the attitude that you have if you choose not to come back next year. Like you said, you ain't coming back. Or whatever, because they're not showing you doing this and they're not showing you do that, ma'am. They're showing all the ladies and what they're doing. So it can't just be around you. You should have did a reality show around you and your family if you wanted all of you and your business to be shown. But anyway, so we gonna respect the event. So they talking or whatever, and Robin was basically like, I ain't got no apology for you, but I'm here to receive one. And I said, oh girl, no, not you ain't got no apology, but you here to receive one. Now Robin, girl, I love you, Robin. I love you, Robin. But ma'am, you do owe that lady apology for hitting her, because that lady ain't touch you. That lady ain't touch you. She ain't put her hands on you. She said you was triggered, but she ain't touch you. She ain't put her hands on you. So yeah, you owe that lady apology or whatever. So then Kiana comes up and was like, you know, we're not gonna do this here. And they're like, you know, we good. Like, it's not even like that. And they're talking or whatever. And she tells her, you know, she come over and was like, hey, you guys can take that outside, basically. We about to get started. So we see Kiana tells her staff, thank you. She talks about the development of her business. She thank her husband because, baby, we ain't forgot he hung up them billboards, okay? And that's how it goes off. So before we get started into episode 6, y'all know what I need y'all to do. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget at the end to share the video, okay? So now we get into episode 6. And we pick up where we left off, honey. The girls is outside arguing. Like Ply said, you want to argue. Y'all, that was so funny to me. So many things live rent-free in my little head. But anyway, so Robin was expressing her point. Crystal was expressing her point. Crystal was like, well, I can understand if that's the way you saw it. And Robin was like, hell no, bitch. You ain't about to gaslight the fuck out of me. That ain't know how I saw it. That's what you did. You know what I'm saying? So Crystal was like, why you're not letting me get my feelings out? Why you're not letting me say how I feel? And I do understand that. Like, Robin, let the girl talk so she can tell you her grievances. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Go ahead, spill it, Crystal. Crystal's like, I feel like I have to walk on eggshells when I'm around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always have to be concerned about your feelings. My feelings never count. And how I feel never count. And I ain't gonna lie. I understood Crystal in that moment, because I've had relationships like that where I felt like I have to walk on eggshells and I can't say this because if I say this, you're going to be mad. Even though it's really how I'm feeling on the inside. You know what I'm saying? But feeling like how I feel don't even much matter. You know what I'm saying? Long as you good, it's all good. But when I got a problem, we can't discuss it. When I have a problem, it's excuses, it's this, is that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? So I felt Crystal at that moment. But then you know what? I felt Robin's response. Because it was the same goddamn response that was given to me. Listen, when I come to you with my issue, don't talk about your issue. Like, we can talk about it, but let's deal with my issue because that's what I brought to the table. And you getting mad with me and acting out with me and acting funny with me based on you feeling a certain way that you never told me. So how you gonna be mad at me about an issue that you have with me when I didn't know you had that issue with me? Until you told me right now at this moment. I was right 9 years old when I found out that you had this goddamn issue. I say, if these people ain't on, y'all got the cameras in my life? Because, baby, or this is just some stuff that people go through. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we put ourselves in a position where we don't want to upset nobody. We already know they got other stuff going on. So I'm going to just hold it in. I'm going to hold it in. And then it comes to a point where you can't hold it no more. Right? And so now I understand Crystal when she said, okay, I'm going to need to set some boundaries. And y'all know I do not go up for Crystal. Y'all know I don't like Crystal, but now I can understand her feeling like, you know what, it's always about your needs. It's never about mine. I feel like I have to walk on eggshells, and I can't really just be me and tell you how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And Robin like, baby, this is the first time I done heard that. Why you ain't never said nothing before? You know what I'm saying? But she wasn't here for Crystal trying to gaslight her. Like, what happened ain't happened. Like, she asked Crystal, how did you end up all the way over here by me? When they were saying this to me, when they were saying that to me, and they were attacking me, and you're supposed to be my friend, and you kept saying, I'm triggered, this, that, and the third. When you my best friend, and you supposed to be on my side. Now, I ain't saying don't check her, but in that moment, you should have checked them hoes. you should have checked them, Crystal. Like I've been saying. Hold up, what y'all not about to do is play on her top and in her face. And you're definitely not about to play with her shape. Like, we not about to do that one. If you knew you had an issue, you could have called her before you came over here. And Kara, what? I unfollowed you on Instagram too, girl. And what you got? Where the smoke at for me? But see, you didn't do that. I feel like you relished in the fact that Robin have issues with females and you wanted to come out looking like the better person. Because it makes you feel better about yourself for whatever issues that you got that we didn't get to see in your therapy session. Okay? That's how I feel about that. All right? So she was saying, like they was doing what, they doing what they do or whatever. And so they kind of halfway made up, but not made up. But say they gonna work on it. This is not the place to talk about it. And I was glad they squashed it. And Robin, I forget what Crystal wanted Robin to say. And Robin said, she said, no, stay serious. She was like, listen, I'm standing on these cracks and these hills. Robin like, bitch, get on the rock and say it. I mean, Crystal was like, bitch, get on the rock and say it. I was like, not stand on a rock. Girl, let mess up my good hills. Because I know them hills probably close to pretty plenty. But, I mean, it is what it is, all right? So they finish up at the party. And like I said, y'all, it gives me surface friendship. It does not give me, and then maybe some friends, they can talk and they can let it go and they can let it be what it be, and it don't have to be no big old deep discussion. But the level in which Robin seemed hurt and upset and the level of which Crystal seemed hurt and upset, I would have hoped for a more in-depth conversation. And maybe they did have one, we just didn't see it on camera. But the people is out there saying that them two ain't even friends no more. So if that is the truth, then I'm going to go on and believe it is what, like I said, it was surface level friendship. And so we see later on, they agree to meet and talk. We see Robin goes and meet up with her YouTubers, right? That she sold a house to, and they were just thanking her. Like, not only she didn't just sell them a house, she really taught them about the process and things like that. And I'm like, that's good, because most people just be like, what kind of house you want? What kind of money you want to spend? Oh, all right. Oh, my commission gonna be. And so the fact that she imparted that into them, we see her mom and them they called like on her birthday or something like that. Her mom and her sister or whatever. And so she said, like Robin was, to me, almost in tears in the confessional when she was like, we're working on it. We're a work in progress. It's in progress, but we're working on it. And I'm glad to see, that they're working on it, because I think when she heals whatever happened with her family, like when she truly heals from that, she'll be able to have a better relationship with not just other people, other women. Like, Robin's attitude is straight bitch. I mean, listen, I'm not saying it in a bad way, you know what I'm saying? But like, even with her client, like when we saw her with the client who ended up giving the listing away, but then came back and gave her a whole lot of properties to list for him, Like, she just has that attitude. She just have a stubborn way about her. And if you don't understand a person's demeanor, I'm not saying you have to accept a person treating you any kind of way, right? But there's some things, like, you just have to say that's them. It's certain people that I've met throughout life that when they get to talking, I'm like, that's just them. You can't take it personal. Now, when it comes to the point of them talking and you feel like, hey, hold up, partner, because you disrespecting me, love. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not even about to play with me like that, son. Then, yeah. When it gets to that point, yeah. But sometimes, you just got to say stuff and you got to understand. Like one of my favorite cousins, right? I call her my ghetto cousin. She don't even get mad. She like, hey, cousin. I'm like, hey, my ghetto cousin. And, we keep it moving. Y'all, I have a cousin. Every time we saw her, she just be like, cousin. Baby, you could be 30 blocks away. And she spot you going to hear that cousin 30 blocks away. Y'all. So then we call her Dee Dee, right? So then somebody say, you talk to Deidre? I said, you going to Deidre's birthday party or something like that. They asked me, I said, who the fuck is Deidre? They was like, Dee Dee, girl. I was like, wait, y'all, all this time. I thought Dee Dee was her name and cousin was her nickname, because that's all she ever says. So everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? So, it can be some misunderstandings and stuff like that. Y'all don't talk about my family. I told y'all I don't be knowing names. It's for real. It's for real. Child. But my family a whole nother video. But then after that, we see them meet up again at the restaurant. They're talking. And it starts off with Crystal telling Robin about the man in the polyamorous situation, and the Robin like, baby, she got questions, I got questions, we all got questions, baby. So they get into that, and they kind of talk about the issue, but Crystal was in a confessional, and she admitted she missed Robin, and Robin, without saying she missed Crystal directly, right? They missed each other. They missed that companionship and not speaking with each other and talking to each other. She said even though they are different, and she's one way and Crystal another way, Crystal kind of balances her out, and they enjoy each other and can have fun and laugh. And I mean, every friendship should be able to do that, So, child, we're going to see what happened this season. Like I say, the girls is reporting that they are not friends anymore, no longer. But maybe when season 2 come back, we'll see them work it out or whatever. So they talking about it. They doing their thing. And then they mentioned Tiffany. And Robin was saying how Tiffany was so nice to her. She understood. She came from a place. She came from a place where Robin was, so it was easier for her to relate, and she liked it. And Crystal like, but she ain't never been friendly to me. And I'm like, well, when was she rude with you? Because she was honest about you and how you wasn't being a friend to your friend in that moment. So that's when she was rude to you, or because she didn't invite you to her event. But I wouldn't invite you to my event either. Like, Tiffany is giving me real reality. Okay? Y'all can call her boring. Y'all can say what y'all want about it. But she giving me real reality. And real reality is, if I don't fuck with you and you don't fuck with me, I ain't inviting you to my shit. Damn this pay. This is going to be one scene you don't get paid for. Because Mona, Oprah, Carlos, none of these people is about to make me have you at my event when I don't like you. And it's a good thing she didn't have her, because she trying to steal the girl real estate client behind her goddamn back. But anyway, that's enough for them and they dinner. Because, baby, I was over it. All right, y'all ain't really addressing the issue. Y'all gonna sweep it under the rug until the next issue happens. Like Robin said, it's gonna happen again. So I ain't no need to be keep wasting my breath on it. Baby, Tiana, bring the lady who designs all her modern homes. This good lady, looking to buy a ranch house for her son and her daughter-in-law. And I'm like, not buy the ranch house for your son and your daughter-in-law. Well, come on, ranch house. Baby, y'all, I don't know where. Tiana did say she went on the outskirts of Atlanta, right? But baby, when they walked in, the woman's face was kind of like, the sun was just. So I was like, oh, hell. Even when they pulled up on the outside, when I seen the colors it was painted and stuff, I was like. But baby, when we got inside, it was nice. It had potential. You know what I'm saying? So the lady was like, I like it. The son was like, I like it, baby. They was like, all right, well, how many millions? The son said, how many millions is this? She said, it's actually like 500-something thousand. Baby, he looked at his mama. Baby, I think if that wasn't his mama, he'd say you'll be a motherfucking fool if you don't buy this goddamn property right now and it's sit on 5 acres for 500,000. Baby, that thing was I need to know, was it in foreclosure? Was it in bankruptcy? Baby, these people just like, you know what, we don't want it no more. Y'all can have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't trying to make maximum profit of it. Baby, I don't know. But that son was like, baby, this too good to be true. Mama, buy this house. Buy this house. And baby, if she designing all them homes, she probably could outright buy that house. She probably ain't even got to get no mortgage on it. And I'm pretty sure they're going to fix it up on the inside to look how they want it to look. Modernize it a little bit. But baby, y'all better buy them 5 acres and daughter-in-law. Baby. You got you a good mother-in-law. You got you a good mother-in-law, girl. Gonna buy you and your husband a house. And after that, we see Kira. Like I say, Kira showed B. Simone that little place. Listen, I'm bringing it up again because I really like that little outside patio. Now, I don't know if that's the place B. Simone got or if she got something else, because I did see when the episode was showing, Kira was throwing a party for her and her house. It's like, I guess that's Kira's thing. Once you sign, she throws you a congratulatory party for, you know, for buying your home. Now, Kim was starting to, I don't even want to say she's starting to grow on me. I do like that she was mature enough to have the conversation with Robin, and they say they're going to squash it or whatever, right? But, I mean, baby, that's nice. She take some of that little commission check and go ahead and throw these people a party. Girl, when I'm ready to buy a house, I might would just listen with you just to see what kind of party you gonna throw. Okay, I think that's real nice though. You know what I'm saying? When you're thanking people for their business, and with that kind of treatment, if I wanted to invest in some more real estate, some rental property, or just keep this and rent it out and move somewhere else, then I would definitely trust you with my business, because I would feel like my business is appreciated. So from the customer service standpoint of it, of somebody who worked customer service 20 plus years, I can definitely say that is definitely hands down very customer service orientated. And I like that. Oriented. I'm sorry, Lord. Orientated, girl. But I like that. I like that she, you know, I like her style and what her people are saying about her. And I like that Robin imparts into her people and teaches them about the process, right? Because you may want to sell another house and I may not be here, you know, or I may not be available, or I mean, I ain't sure how their availability works, because I'm sure none of them pass up no money. But, or you may just want to move on to somebody else. You know what to expect and going through this process. So I can appreciate that. Or whatever, you know, so that, you know, that was good. I like to see it. Like, people be complaining about not seeing them do too many houses and all of that. And I'm like, listen, if I was buying $1 million place, I mean, you know, we see B. Simone on TV. We see, you know, different, you know, we know this is what you do. But not everybody, like I said before, who buy $1 million homes, baby, y'all wouldn't see me on TV if I wasn't a celebrity, but I had that kind of money. Child, I would not have everybody in my bit. No, I don't. You can show the place or whatever if that's what you want to do, but no, I don't want to be on camera. So I think it's equally balanced. Like, we get the drama, but we get to see them actually showing houses and the houses that they are showing, and then we get to see people tell them no, they don't want that house. So I get that too. Then let's see, we have Tiffany and Tiana. They're talking, they're playing with the kids, and they said we're gonna get all the Libra ladies together, baby. They go to ride horses. It's Tiffany, Tiana, Kiana, ooh, child, and Robin. Robin, you don't even sound like your name belong in that group. Tiffany, Tiana, Kiana, and Robin. So Robin is talking to Tiffany, right, about Crystal and basically, you know, what's the issue with them, yada, yada, yada. And baby, when Tiffany said, Robin was like, well, just give her a call. And she said, baby, I ain't got time for that because I don't care about nobody's feelings. I say, yes, Tiffany. Yes, Tiffany. Come on now. Go ahead and give her. Tiffany said, I'm going to do reality for real. And my reality is I don't give a how she feel. She ain't my friend. She ain't my type of girl. I ain't got time to be worried about it, trying to figure it out. And then she tried to steal my client too. I mean, she didn't say that, but I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure all of that was in her mind too. Like, girl, I don't care about that girl like that. And that is reality, y'all. Like, if somebody come and tell me my friend have a problem, first of all, I'm mad with my friend, because why the fuck you ain't tell me you had a problem? But we gonna address your problem. But for somebody, I don't give a girl, I don't care about addressing your problem, how you feel, how your mom feel, your pa feel, your whole generation can kiss my ass. And that's just that on that. Like, I'm not even about to pay you no mind, girl, thus. Who? Such and such got a problem with you. Who? Who is that? Oh, girl, I don't even know who that girl. I'm not even about to entertain it. Unless I'm having a real petty day, because sometimes the petty spirit do jump on me. And when it jump on me, you know, I got to let it use me. Okay? So when the petty spirit jumps on me and I let it have its way, you know, then you'll get some entertainment. Other than that, on a normal day, I can give 2 fucks less. I got too much other stuff going on around here. So they was talking about it, and Robin was saying, you know, she feels like because Crystal don't have any kids, she don't understand, like, people with kids is not focusing on who's mad at me, when I'm gonna talk to you, why you mad at me, whatever. You're focused on what you gotta do for your day. You planning out your day, the next day. Sometimes we planning out months ahead. And baby, this is why I say Kiana is hell-bent on having an issue with Robin, okay? Because first of all, she wasn't even talking about you. Second of all, you was overhearing and ear hustling the conversation, so you didn't even know exactly what they were talking about. Like, even though she was talking about Crystal, she wasn't talking about Crystal in a bad way. She was trying to say, you know what, maybe she don't get it because she don't have kids. And Kiana, baby, Kiana went to the gas pump and put 50 on pump number 8, ain't had no rewards, and only had $5 on a prepaid credit card. She was doing entirely too fucking much. Because first of all, she wasn't talking about you. Second of all, Robin don't know about your fertility issues more, so you can't take that out on everybody. You feeling some type of way because, you know, the swimmers ain't swimming and connecting with the eggs. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I wish you the best that you have a baby. But at the end of the day, you cannot take that out on this lady. You was doing entirely too much. Because you talking about me. You talking about me. I'd have been like, girl, fuck you. You ain't got no kids. Just what the fuck I said it is. And I'm sorry if any of y'all out there don't have no kids and y'all watching this video. Understand. When you go home and you decide you want to lay the fuck down, you lay the fuck down, you do what you want to do. I can't always just come up in here and lay down when I lay down. I got to make sure, hey, you got your clothes out for tomorrow. What you got going on? How was your day at school? Not to mention my mind going on, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this. But wait, when in your schedule, you have this, but I need to do this at this time, and you need to do this, especially if you're a mama with multiple. It's no slight to y'all. It's no slap in the face, but I promise you, your brain ain't moving like my brain is moving. And not saying you ain't working and you ain't got nothing going on, because you do. But understand, while you got your bills, your personal life, your travel life, your fun life, you got all of that. The same thing that you have as an individual, I have an individual. Now add motherhood on top of it. And not only that, within mothers, our goddamn brains function differently, okay? Because somebody who got infants and newborns and toddlers, mine ain't functioning like mine. Because guess what? They got to worry about, damn, how many more cans of milk I have? Do I have enough diapers? Let me pick the diaper bag. Whereas me, my oldest is about to be 14 years old, baby. If I don't feel like cooking, you can go ahead and make you some noodles. Matter of fact, I'm from New Orleans, baby. They learning how to cook. Go ahead up in there and make them pork chops. Or make whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, they know how to cook. And they cook enough for me and their brother. Hell, or you start teaching them how to be responsible and you put money on their card and they got their own damn DoorDash account. That's me as a mother. But then you have somebody who have a child that's a senior in high school, baby. They worried about senior budgets, senior trips. Do they still even do damn senior trips, child? I don't even know. But they worried about all of that. When my child gonna go to college, Lord Jesus. If they don't have all the money to be able to pay for everything out of pocket, because it's a whole nother expense. Like, meanwhile, you don't want to hinder your child and make them feel like they can't go where they want to go to school, but you be praying God like, Lord, let them be smart and get some scholarships. Because what if they pick a state out of school state? Child, look, the prayer be so conflicted and your mind be so messed up, you be messing it up just like I just did, okay? Like, Lord, because you know that tuition gonna double, and then if they stay home, they could possibly want to stay with me. But if they go away, we got double the tuition and a dorm fee. Lord, let them get some scholarship. Lord, forgive me for lying on this application, but I don't know they Paul. He don't make no money. He hate me, I hate him, because, baby, we only using one of these incomes. And if I got to be the one that look like a deadbeat because I make more money than you, goddamn, make me a deadbeat so we can get this financial aid around this bit. Like, that's a whole different other level of worry. And then you have mothers who are empty nesters and they living their life, but guess what? Their mind still be on their children, grown or not. It's not an insult. It's just what it is. We have other things that we think about in addition to. Girl, the pump attendant said come inside and see her because you don't have enough money for the gas you're trying to put in this vehicle and move it. You just have an issue with Robin. Clearly, when y'all sat and squashed it, you have an issue with her. When her and Kira was talking, you was like, all right, Robin, keep your hands to yourself, because, you know, Robin's hands getting you insinuated as if Robin was all up in Kira's face like that, and the woman was sitting up in her seat talking with her hands. Hell, I talk with my hands. So if you offended by people talking with their hands, child, don't come sit and talk to me, because I talk with mine. And I ain't even about to try to down myself or minimize myself. Like, that ain't how I talk. So y'all, it went off. We're gonna pick up next week with this little fight that Kiana wanna have. That's probably why she around here quitting, because she realized she looked like a goddamn fool. I don't know, maybe we gotta see what else happened. And I was really wanting to like Kiana. I really was, but child, I can't. Kiana and Crystal, I can't. But Crystal, I did understand you with that, you know, walking on eggshells. So, baby, ladies who list Atlanta, while some of y'all I like, some of y'all I don't like, and some of y'all I'm just neutral because y'all just neutral. And y'all really don't be with the shit. Y'all kind of like, what the fuck ever. You know what I'm saying? AKA Tiana and Tiffany. But I like them, though, because they so unproblematic. It's ridiculous, okay? And I love it. I love that for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby, they like, peace be still. But they give me the vibes that, baby, this tea and incense will turn into MD 2020 and Everclear. You keep fucking with me. Like, that's the vibes they give me. Like, it always be them quiet ones. But y'all go ahead on. We gonna pick up on next Friday with Ladies Who List Atlanta and see what else they're gonna be giving us the rest of this season in this good birthday party that's coming. Y'all have a good one. See y'all later, readers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, and read, honey. Read, like our good sis Nene Leak say. Have a good one.